So we have been listening to 2 days of deliberations, and I'm really impressed with the diversity of opinions from purists to practical, down to practical, plus also the wide variety of expertise from heavy numerical to medium numerical to simple experiments to heavy combination of everything, like my colleague Satya was talking about this morning. So I think that's really impressive. So when Mahesh and I started talking over this workshop, I think we met at the coffee place and started talking about it. And he had something in mind because I used to be part of Indo-European network on advanced stability analysis. And we got quite a good mileage out of it, which is probably why Mahesh started thinking of the idea, because he was part of the last meeting. We had 3 here and about 5 in England and some in other European countries. And what came out of it, because these were people who wanted to do, including me, non-model and non-linear stability analysis, and everybody knew a little bit, but we could do quite a lot by interacting with other people, plus student exchange and so on. In the end, we produced very colorful, I mean colorful as in not as in with color, but very nice things which you would have normally done. For example, my student Satish here, for example, he went to Paris to do work with Peter Schmidt on dynamic mode decomposition, which was normally not in our agenda. So with that experience, I think there is, rather than just have a workshop and close it off, I think we can try to see if we can make this as a ignition or initiation point and continue. So we want to, I mean, the idea of what Mahesh said right at the beginning was to come up with trends, and that's what we are discussing. What we think should be done, what, and of course, what I think is not what you think. So is there a in between, or are both right, and there are lots of things we don't know. And so also we need to continue. We are in this business of doing research, and we need to find money to stay in business. So our overarching vision was to develop a roadmap, combined roadmap now because of this Indo-US thing, and also between Indian and between American, and also some Europeans are also here. So we want to develop a roadmap for research in liquid atomization and spray applications. And therefore, we should come up with proposals and critical reviews. Proposals will get us to go forward with doing things, and also it's not working. And also with reviews, because we seem to know quite a bit, and we have knowledge of stuff as well as opinions, and I think we should, and we have a variety of opinions, so I think they should be put it into some written form so that everyone, the industry and the graduate students and we ourselves can benefit. So I run a journal called the International Journal of Spray and Combustion Dynamics. There was one particular article which we published about 2 years back, titled Trends in Atomization Theory by Lemoyne. Actually, he had a very complicated title. I changed it. I asked him, can we change the title to this? And he liked this title very much, where he kind of tells what is there and where we are going. And Mahesh and I think that that's a good way to go about. I will say a little bit about International Journal of Spray and Combustion Dynamics. This is run by a company called Multi-Science Publishing Corporation. They are not a very big publishing house, but relatively small one. They are from UK in England, and they have a few very successful journals. One of their very successful journals is International Journal of Aeroacoustics, which some of you might have seen, and of course from the United States. And very fortunate to have some of the big names sign up for this. And yeah, it has been going quite well. I left for you to take a look at it so that you can see the kind of articles that are being published. And I'm very pleased with the way things have gone so far. Just to give an idea of what we have published so that you can see whether things of your interest are there. So we have published both a combination of experimental and numerical stuff from DNS to not so heavy numerical stuff. Also, we have looked at different physics, and we have looked at also what do you say, applied versus fundamental, both kind of problems people have published, and some of the very fine image processing papers have been published. For example, one from here from Australia, And this is a paper from France. This is, of course, my own paper, one from Mahesh. And stereo PAV on droplet velocity, potential of DNS for multiphase flows by Revelian, again from France. And one from Ravi Krishna and Anand. Of course, this is a very new paper from Derek Dundrankin about picosecond digital particle field holography. We have Greenberg and Shivashinsky. So Rolf Reitz, of course, Kailas Nath, very famous from US. So we have, this is just I put a collage of articles just to give you an idea of what we have been publishing. So we are really lucky to have very good authors write for us. So here comes the part. I apologize in advance if I put the wrong things, wrong places, and it's almost like an Indian arranged marriage. I just picked up a table and wrote. So I'll leave the table here, and you can come and change it and steal somebody else's partner and so on. But I thought that, but I've done this successfully in the past with, not marriage, but this kind of combination. And so I will call it a first approximation or first iteration, because we talked about numerical simulations, and you always start with some initial condition or initial solution. So I apologize for every offense I have made. Also, the order in which the names are there also just, I thought I will try to put it by alphabetical order, and I wanted to do this. I got up very early in the morning and today to fix this, but my daughter, younger daughter, also got up very early in the morning, and she wanted me to walk around the campus with her. So there went the alphabetical thing. And so I thought we could have a list of topics. I talked to a lot of people, I think most of you yesterday, at dinner or afternoon, and it seems like most of you are in favor of the idea. So I thought we could have some topics like multiphase flow modeling, atomization of biofuels, spray surface interaction, single droplet dynamics, evaporation and combustion, of course linear stability analysis. At least it creates controversy whether it's right or not, so that's an important topic. Trends, linear and non-linear, of course, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Absolutely. And trends and then you can debate which is better and so on. Trends in modeling spray formation, secondary atomization. We have quite a bit of discussion on this. There's something on modeling of gas turbine sprays. We had heated discussions this morning. Spray diagnostics with all the issues that Satya raised, and everybody's agreeing. At least that is good. Cryo sprays, heat release response to premix flames, IC engine sprays, internal flow effects in sprays, mist for fire extinguishing, which Amit, he's not here, he was here yesterday. And maybe spray droplet acoustic interaction by many of the people who are interested here. So this is just a starting point that I have put it. If you don't like the way things are, you can I leave it here, change it, or you can write a slip to me. And I apologize for all the offense that I have caused. I now have a hang of how long things take, and with my previous experiences, so I think we can target manuscript submissions by May 2012. I think we are very fast at reviewing. I've been able to, my fastest reviews have been three weeks, and usually take 5 to 6 weeks. So I'll say 4 to 6 weeks. I think it's possible, surely. And we can perhaps have the revised submissions by August 2012, and maybe acceptance by September 2012, and proofs in November, and maybe at the end of the year we can have at least one issue published over this. So this is the tentative plan. So I look forward to hearing your comments.
Just in time for the next meeting of this.
Yeah, just in time for the next meeting. And then these things can make up the, of course, state-of-the-art review for the publication. Of course, maybe that can be shorter, but I think it'll lead us to that, and then clearly lead us to the good problems, and also it will be beneficial for our own research and also the graduate students and scientific community and public. So I think we should continue, and there should be a next meeting and meeting after that. So talk about the Indo-European stability meeting. It started with the funding from UK, but now the Swedish people have got some funding. The Indians have got their own funding, so we are having a meeting in Bombay. But the community is still staying together. It has, from the formal project, it has gone to a different project, but you see the same people, and the collaborations are continuing. So since I saw it work in one instance, I am thinking that success can be with the Indo-US Foundation trying, and several other agencies trying to give money. I think we can use this rather than just, okay, came to IIT Madras, saw a nice deer and went back, but instead maybe we could use it as a starting point to get to something concrete. So that's my opinion. That's all I have. I think now is a good time to break for tea.